Mexico City. So many tacos down there. So we just flew in, obviously gotta start with tacos. We're not gonna probably turn this into a taco crawl thing like everyone else on these freaking vlogs, but we'll have some tacos and then we'll go try and find some weird stuff. I got some tripa, like some tripe, I got some tongue, sweetbread. They basically have every cut under the sun, which is very different from seeing in the States. First taco in Mexico City, a little tripe. Jesus, that is illegally good. That tastes like a greasy, oily, perfect mess of meat and fat, sharp onions. I don't know. It's kind of like, I feel like it's like the loose health standards down here around the meat that just make it taste better. Maybe inner city LA, maybe New York has decent tacos, but this is another level. This one's eyeball. Basically tastes like fat. It's absolutely delicious. Some famous al pastor. Towering stack of meaty, life-giving goodness. This place might be heaven on earth. Just walking around eating $1.50 tacos. Been here 25 minutes and I might never leave. Salsa enchilada?
That one.
What?
Salsa de árbol.
Salsa, okay. He gives him a little kiss on the grill to kind of bring them all together. So it kind of makes like a little mini taquito. Oh, no worries. We're in a very famous bakery. Just Candyland, essentially. We got the boys over here wrapping things up. Just tacos to like 47 cookies. It's my kind of night. Jordan, how many cookies are you buying?
Do you see one that you really want?
How many is that?
This one.
How many is that? 40?
I don't know.
Yeah. When you buy cookies by the kilo, you know you're in a place that's very serious about the cookie business. When you buy cookies like you're buying potatoes, there's some serious cookie addicts in this place, including Jordan. Good morning, day one in Mexico City. We're gonna go on a little food walk around all day today. Stoked. We're going to some of the markets, Mercado Merced. I don't really have a plan. I don't really make up a plan. I checked the internet. There's 4 billion recommendations for this city. And so I'm going with the see busy crowd, see locals eating, ask people at each food stall where they like to eat, look for working class people, look for, old women standing over stoves. I'm not too into the whole Google reviews, TripAdvisor shit, so we're just gonna go for it. Freestyle it. Every color of the rainbow. Every single color. Go ahead. The cactus section here. Endless Napolis. So much tripe. So much tripe. Look at this chicharrone. Thunder Crunch. Okay, check out this operation. You've got bubbling pots of chicken. Oh. They throw some mint in this caldo gallina, so it's like chicken soup, but they throw mint in it. It's amazing. You can load it up with chilies, onion, cilantro. You gotta love the chicken soup place where they're literally killing chickens like the next stall over. And then they've got chicken soup, that's all they serve. The place is packed. I don't know anything about it. Didn't read about this place anywhere, obviously. Because the internet's just, everyone just does the same recommendations over and over and over. There's literally chicken feathers fixated, stuck on the sign. That's how fresh the chickens are at this joint. Directly next to the slot machines, if you need them. So she stuffs in the squash flowers into the quesadilla with the fresh, she does queso, it's Oaxaca, so it's like a string cheese. You see her pulling it apart. So simple, so delicious. Tastes like the garden smothered in cheese. Absolute perfection. Largest bag of cheese puffs in the world. Some people like welcome the camera. They're like, yeah, come on, film whatever you want. Other times you basically get just the fuck off. I have no idea what they're saying, but it definitely means fuck off. Which almost makes me respect those places more, you know? Because I would, if I was one of these people, I would probably tell myself to just beat it. Got all the fake flower market. A lot of bowls of tripe soup, that guy. At this famous pastor place, I've never seen this before, a rib taco. Bone in there, pretty good. And then that's endless skin, so just skin in the taco, soft melted skin. I don't really understand how you're supposed to eat around the rib, but I like it. Oh my god. It's just melty butter. Whew. So this is the skin?
Ajá, cuero. Rib.
Rib? Tripa?
Yeah. Pork stomach.
Yeah, pork stomach.
Yeah.
So tripa and then carnitas. But it's all carnitas.
No, it's kind of,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's all carnitas, and then there's just, you can choose every different cut of meat you want. Pretty wild. The skin taco. It's like meat jello in between tortilla, but it works. It's good. It's couldn't have too many of these. You couldn't have like 5 of these and knock them back. They're pretty rich, but I never had that one before. The thing that makes this place unique is they do carnitas, but you can actually choose which cut of animal, which I've never seen in my life before. Normally carnitas is just pork. Here you can choose stomach or different cuts around the animal. That's something I've only found in Mexico City, that's for sure. The churro man. Who doesn't love fried fat just dipped in chocolate? So he spins it into like a tornado of churro. Now he's gonna go for the sugar bath. Breakfast of champions. So that one's orange sugar. They also do this like hipster churro sandwich thing. Churro dip.
It's the wrong thing.
That's impossible to eat. Have a bite of that before it gets everywhere. In a little cantina here having albondias, which is meatballs. Music jamming on the jukebox. It's a good time in here. It's funny what the hell happened to the word cantina in America. Like, I hear that word and I think about like some crappy pseudo Applebee's / Mexican place or like a Senior Frogs, but you come down here and it's like authentic dive bar with amazing food, like home cooking, cheap beers, micheladas. Totally different experience. Gracias. Gracias. 6 a.m. breakfast. Couldn't really sleep, so headed to one of the outskirt neighborhoods for, there's like a little diner breakfast stall here. Fucking make it look like they make the best beans on the planet. So we're just gonna dive in. Breakfast here, if you find the right spot, it's way more like stews, beans, slow cooking. Yeah, we're not talking like pancakes and fried eggs. This is hearty, slow, grandma cooking at its finest. So we got some chicharron pork, basically like pork skins, slow cooked in salsa verde. And then you've got the beans, which is fried up, it looks like, with some eggs all just mashed together in this oval. And of course, tortillas. This looks like one of the great breakfasts on planet Earth. It's so nice to like have breakfast at this hour because, by the way, this is all ridiculously good. But you get to see the whole sort of town wake up. People setting up their stalls. By town, I mean largest mega city in Central America / maybe all of Central and South America. But you get to see everyone setting up their stalls, waking up. It's kind of a cool way to see the day. I always recommend going out late at night, like 1 a.m. if you get a chance, just to see what's going on. And then also like 5, 6 in the morning. See how the city wakes up, see how it goes to sleep. Chicharron is stupid good. The acidity from the salsa verde, cutting through like the fat of the pork skin. And these beans, you can like literally taste the smoke because they're cooked over wood fire. So deceptively simple, but impossible to recreate. Good morning, Mexico City. Just had a nuts breakfast at some place on the outskirts of town. Nice fried beans, chicharron, pork skin, stewed in salsa verde, like so acidic and zippy. The salsa verde was perfect. Real early to be eating that stuff at 6:15 a.m., but man, that is, I don't want to disparage Waffle House, but it's got a lot on Waffle House, let's put it that way. Or Denny's or one of those diners. It's a totally different stratosphere of breakfast that you can get. But here we are, another day, a new day. Gonna crush this city, walk around Mexico City. It is like an endless food lover, tourist, culture lover stream of just experiences over and over and over. If you're just like walking around and seeing what the hell a city has to offer, I couldn't think of an easier, better place than Mexico City. But we're gonna look for the weird stuff, try and find some weird stuff today. Let's try a little harder than just skimming the old tourist route. Mercado San Juan, Mexico City, looking for some things to eat. Some scorpion action. Good looking turkey. Look at the size of these clams. They probably do a nice ceviche with these. Some oysters. This might be an ostrich. I don't think I've ever seen a full ostrich. It's too big to be a turkey. I think it's an ostrich. Those are definitely ostrich eggs, so we're getting close.
café. Son las 12 con 30 minutos. Cebolla, ¿sí, verdad? Cebolla.
Cebolla. Yes, 100%. I've only ever had it in Jalisco, but I've never had it here. But this place is good, eh?
Yes.
Gracias.
12. Del 12, bien quemados. Ya está.
We're going back on the Cantina tour. We're gonna hit another one called Tio Pepe. Good morning from Mexico. Gonna go hit a little morning taco. What does that mean in Mexico City? That means tacos de canasta, which is a specific type of taco that's steamed. So it's usually served out of kind of a basket covered with blankets. So it's pre-done, pre-filled. There's usually potatoes or chorizo, sometimes some mole verde, all different fillings, but it's very typical for breakfast. So it's about 7:30 in the morning here. Perfect time for tacos. So we're gonna see what we can find. Good things happen when a local street vendor reaches into a bag or a basket covered in blankets and pulls out any type of food. Health violations? Yes. Tasty, delicious tacos? Yes. Hola. Can I get a adobo and a chicharrón? Gracias. Whoa. So this one's filled with chicharrón. See, it's a little softer. Kind of like a warm little blanket. Whoa. They're a little heartier, so they're usually filled with like mashed potatoes, beans, sort of thicker, less loose fillings to the tacos, but it's exactly what you want in the morning. Just lay a little foundation for a day of eating anything we can find off the street. The weather in this city is just mental. It's like every single day, perfect sunshine. Feels like New York with sun. That's a morcilla taco, like blood sausage. I don't think I've ever seen that, so I'll be getting one of those. Very good. Look at this little blood sausage taco. Discovering all sorts of new ones. Normally I only see morcilla with like in breakfast, little or in a stew, but I've never seen it in a taco. One of my favorite things in the world. It's basically blood, pork blood cooked with ground pork. Usually rice is in there, all wrapped in a casing. Good stuff. Let's give it a taste. Ooh. Tastes a little iron. Definitely tastes like offal or blood, but it's good, hearty. Ooh. Look at these piñatas. Could light up a birthday party with those bad boys. Just walking through random markets. My guy doing some karaoke over here. Grasshoppers or crickets. So much action in 10 feet. Okay, let's go drink some fermented sap. It's time for a little bit of pulque. So I'm trying to find the diviest pulque bar I could find that wasn't trendy and touristy. There's a concert going on in the middle of the street behind me. No idea what this guy's promoting. Probably trying to sell. Yeah, he's trying to sell the music. He's on the hustle, I respect it. What's your first reaction, George?
It's like spit.
Everybody makes a big deal out of this stuff. It tastes pretty good to me. It just tastes like a light beer. Everyone says it tastes like snot and all this gross shit. I don't know. This tastes bad to me at all. I know, it's pretty. Doing more? I didn't think it was that bad. The place is closed inside, but I think that's a bit of the vibe. You get in there, you're working class, kind of a blue collar drink spot, but right now it's a window. I love what they went with the pigeon for the mascot. The people's bird. Just at the local rock climbing center here in Mexico City. Look at this guy. I'd never rock climbed in my life. Thought it would be good to try in Mexico. Guy's going up like 10 stories. The Miro.
Hasta el buenecito.
Little tripe soup. Bueno. Bonito. Little pancita tripe soup stall we found in the back of the market. You can kind of divvy it up. Onions, cilantro. Put some fresh lime in there. Check this out. Breakfast of Champions. 4 cuts of tripe on a cow, and he looks like you got all 4 in here. You got honeycomb. There's like I think one's, they're all different textures, but I can tell there's all different stomachs in here. Looks gross, but it's amazing. It's actually incredible. So fresh.